Hello everybody, the Retro Cleric 324 here, and oh my gosh, September is by far the wokest month of my life, and the wokest America, and many other things, just the world, the gaming media, American politics, everything. It's just the wokest it's ever been. And the first example of that, which I've been going on and on about, and I'll have a video saying my final thoughts, is fucking Twinks of Mana. Twinks of Mana is just complete garbage, complete fucking Nick Jr. version of Final Fantasy X, okay? Final Fantasy X was not even a good game when it first came out. No one really likes it that much. Most of the people who do are the more, like, normie type of people. Like, go play Final Fantasy IX, go play Final Fantasy VII, 6. Grow the fuck up if you like Final Fantasy X. But Visions of Mana, Twinks of Mana makes Final Fantasy X look like a complete masterpiece, because this game is a dumpster fire, to say the least, okay? It's got horrible graphics, the worst ever characters I've ever seen in a video game, Twinks galore, and they're promoting furries non-stop in this game. You go to the first town and you meet Karina, one of the main characters, the dragon furry. She's got horns, claws, wings. It's ridiculous. And then you go to the next town and you meet Morley, the cat furry. Then you go on and on. You meet Palmina, the fucking squirrel furry. All the townspeople have squirrel tails, bunny tails, dog tails, all this fucking bullshit. It's just... And then the real good one. Oh, well, you get the caterpillar furry, Jule. Fucking faggy little fucking twerp. And then, the worst of all, you see the Beastmen, and the Beastmen look like the stereotypical, like, furry fanfic, ripped wolf drawings. So, I'm not going to talk about Twinks of Mana too much, because I'll be making a separate video about that. But holy crap, this is the most woke year I've ever had in my life. The most woke month at that. Year and month. Like, September is the month of woke, and I think the only one that can beat that is November, when the election finally plays out. But luckily, base games like Mario and Luigi Brothership, Dragon Quest III HD, and Metaphor ReFantazio would be coming out then. So I guess the gaming media will be as woke there. But let's get to the meat of this video, okay? Which is the presidential debate. As someone who was very disappointed in Trump's debate with Biden, I thought he did not touch base on what he needed to touch on. I thought he was kind of scatterbrained. He did a great job in this debate against Kamala. Kamala just sold it. She's horrible. The whole time she's sitting there making snarky comments, like, in faces and laughing, so jittery, like, not professional at all. Not someone who you would say, like, oh, that's a presidential candidate, let alone the president of the United States. The whole time, she didn't bring up any policies. She just shit on Trump, just lie after lie after lie. Which is really funny, because they say that Trump was lying. They say that Trump was doing the shitting on, where he didn't. Trump remained looking straight down or straight at the camera the whole time when Kamala was taunting him while he's speaking, like, making all the faces, like a fucking cunt, which she is. And I think to the majority of Americans, it was rather obvious who won that debate and who didn't, okay? It was really a 3v1. Kamala did not bring up any policies. She contradicted herself with things like gun laws, abortions, and many, many more. Where Trump did. He bring up his policies. He even said that for some of them that they're not concrete, he's got concepts. So he could admit when he's not fully, like, finished with something and it's a work in progress. She cannot even tell you what any policies are. The whole time she was just slandering Trump, saying he's a liar. Oh, look how extreme. He says pets are being eaten in Ohio. Well, guess what? They are. I saw it a couple days before on YouTube. Like, they are. He's not fucking lying, okay, Kamala? She clearly does not care about America. Her supporters clearly don't care about America either. They actually want to abolish America, abolish the foundation, and they want everyone to be gay, no one to have kids. That's why the Catwoman, which Kamala's been being called, but the cat lady, Taylor Swift, who is like the most popular celebrity in current day times, she is endorsing Kamala. So all the LGBTQ, all the women who follow her like she's some prophet will vote for Kamala. But guess what? It's not gonna work. The media, CNN, all these people online, these terminally online people, yes, they vote for Kamala. They want to make it seem like she's in the lead, she's right, and she's doing the best. They don't care about America. If you ask them one policy or one thing that they like about Kamala, they'll say like, oh, Kamala's not racist. Oh, Kamala's supports the LGBTQ. They don't know anything about like what it takes to run the country, how Trump is an actual businessman, has experience. He had a presidential term already, which went very, very well for those 4 years. COVID was a natural thing that just happened. You can't blame that on Trump, okay? The whole world was faced with that. Kamala, on the other hand, who led the Biden administration as vice president, made groceries go up, made gas go up, everything go up. For what? For fucking immigrants. For illegal immigrants who come in from our country and just stab people, loot, rape. It's just not good. But of course, a communist like Kamala Harris and all these LGBTQ supporters, they want to see America fall. They want to essentially give America, which is God's country, to Satan. And it's hilarious. It's so pathetic. For anyone who is actually like has their screws tight up here, they saw clearly that Kamala Harris failed the debate. It was a complete train wreck, just like the interview. But that being said, now you see 2 days later, the media in these college campuses, which I'm a part of and I'll be getting to, starts to cope so fucking hard about, oh, Kamala won the debate, Trump was lying the whole time. Then why did Kamala ask for another debate right after? Okay, why? Like, Trump will do it. He'll easily do it. It'll be the same thing. Everyone will just be ganging up on him, and Kamala will jibber jabber about how horrible he is instead of saying like one thing that she's gonna do as president. But they're coping so hard. Taylor Swift comes out, like I said, and is just, oh, I'm giving Kamala my support, all my followers who are just brainwashed sheep, please go vote for Kamala. Well, guess what, Taylor Swift? Guess what, CNN? No one in their right mind is going to vote for Kamala. The only way that Kamala will win the presidency, which she probably will, is because it's going to be rigged. They're not going to let Trump in. They're going to kill him, arrest him, do something to him before he could get in as president. And it's really sad, but after the horrible disaster dumpster fire that was the September 9th presidential debate, or maybe it was September 10th, kind of forgot. It was the 9th. The liberals, the soys, and the LGBTs are coping harder than ever before. I was in class earlier today, and I'll put this chart up on the list. And the things that I saw, okay, on this list that the teacher wrote on the board. Actually, this wasn't my class. I wish it was. I was at school, and a friend of mine showed me that they were in this class, and unfortunately, they weren't big enough as myself to stick up. I would have been pointing the finger right back at these liberal professors and debunking the falseness that was wrote on the board. So, pretty much, and I'll put this chart up on the board, but they were saying that it is a fact that Kamala wins the debate because Trump lied. What? How does that make sense? How is that a fact? Even if Trump was lying, isn't that your opinion? Is there not any more concrete evidence you could come up with for how Kamala won the debate. Well, no, because she clearly fucking didn't. She lied about everything right off the start. Like, she was the first one to speak and just started blurting out lies, okay? And she wasn't fact-checked, so that's what they put. And then, completely unrelating to the debate in general, they say white males are the majority of school shooters, or they put a statistic or whatever, and then, or they say most school shooters are white people, most school shooters are men. What does school shooters have to do with the Trump and Kamala debate? And guess what? The school shooters who are killing people, they're liberals. They have the framework instilled in them that if you're bullied, if you cannot do things on your own, take revenge, seek revenge, be the victim, and blame someone else. And that's why instead of killing themselves, which they should, they go and kill innocent people. That is the liberal mindset right there. They are so sensitive to evil words, to mean things, to bullying, to name calling. Guess what? Everyone's been fucking bullied. But they will not stop and think before killing someone, or before burning buildings, looting. They don't care about physical violence, only verbal violence, because they're so fucking sensitive, okay, and inhumane. They're not human. But if I was in the class, I would have raised my hand and been like, okay, so for one, the white male school shooters are complete liberals, and two, that doesn't even relate to the debate. And three, the biggest point under three is, like, what about the black population? Like, I'm sorry, I got a lot of, like, black friends, I got black people in my life who I really care about, but even they can admit that black people, who are 13% of the population, all right, commit 52% of the crime. But no, they can't bring that up. They just have to shit on the white male, because that's what Trump is. And yeah, they make no sense. Kamala wins the debate because Trump lied. But how? What did he lie about? Tell me one thing, okay, that Trump lied about. They can't. Tell me one thing that you don't like about Trump. They can't. Tell me one thing that you like about Kamala Harris. They fucking can. These people are incompetent. 9/11 was yesterday as well, and they are crying tears. They're fucking crocodile tears of, oh, the Muslims got a bad rap because 9/11. Well, guess what? It's because they fucking killed the thousands, hundreds of people. Okay. And they continue to do so. But these fucking communists, these demonic people, really just don't understand that. They constantly try to do their mental gymnastics to prove their bullshit points. Like, they always contradict themselves too. Like, they're like, oh, the white people are racist. Oh, people who treat people of color like everyday people no differently than themselves, they're racist. But the liberals who treat blacks and gay people and people of color as pathetic little animals that can't do anything on their own, so they give them handouts and just let them sit there and cause havoc around, like, that's racism, okay? Why aren't, and the people of color, they're starting to realize that every person of color I know in my life, they have woken up and smelled the coffee. They see that liberal people who are so righteous are the most racist people out there. Instead of maybe saying, like, a stereotype or something, which everyone's got stereotypes, okay? The liberals, they're like, oh, you're black, you're incompetent of doing anything on your own. Here's these handouts. And guess what? These black people don't like it. Black people are not incompetent, okay? Liberals are. Mexicans are not incompetent, liberals are. Gay people are not incompetent, but liberals fucking are. And it is not racist of me, a white male, to say that, like, everyone, no matter what socioeconomic or demographic they fall into, is equal, okay? It would be racist if I had the liberal framework and treated everyone who was, like, different than me as pathetic fucking animals, or like little children, which is how the liberals treat the BLM community, the LGBTQ community. And unfortunately, some of them, or most of them, I would say, they go with it. They go along with it, but who wouldn't? I mean, if someone was giving me a free handout, I'd take that shit, okay? I'd buy a new game. But I just wanted to say, like, this is horrible. This year is really just a shit show. Ever since 2020, we've been just speedrunning the destruction of our country. And if Trump does not win, as a 20-year-old man, my life is going to be heavily impacted. Groceries will be so expensive. Everything's going to be so expensive, and it's going to be hard to live, okay? So, I just wanted to make this quick little video to just show you how pathetic these liberals are. These college campuses, these BLM supporters that completely disregard all of black-on-black violence, because clearly they don't care about black people dying. It doesn't matter. They don't care about bringing black people down. Not saying that they should be. There's no difference of black people than me. Something the liberals don't understand. But anything to bring down the white man, okay? Anything. Even, like, talking about a debate and then bringing up school shooters, which, like, what? That has nothing to do with it. And the school shooters, once again, are liberal men, alright? So, I don't know, guys. This has been a really tough month. My brain is about to fucking explode because Visions of Mana has driven me crazy already, which you guys will soon find out. And then I watch the debate, and then I go to school the next day and hear these stories, and it's a fucking joke, okay? It's a complete joke. Please vote Donald Trump. We need this country back. We need to make America great again. We need to stop these transgender politicians, stop these selfish, degenerate people who don't want to reproduce. They don't want to sustain America and the country. They just want to do degenerate acts and behaviors all day. Unlimited sex, polyamory, it's fucking bullshit. So I just wanted to bring that up. I'll put the chart up in the section where I'm talking about it. And yeah, guys, please stay alert out there, because it's getting bad for normal people like us, okay? They're coming after us. They have a plan, and they're executing said plan. And we cannot sit there with our thumbs in our mouths, okay? Being good little boys and girls that are just told to sit there and be quiet and time out, all right? We gotta fight. And the Retro Cleric will make the oath to you all right now that I will fight not only for the world we live in now and the current day politics, but for the gaming media and the gaming world as well, because they're abolishing everything, including gaming. So please, guys, don't let this bother you too much, and stay alert.